Donald Trump will never be elected president of the United States.
He will never be president of the United States.
I have one thing to say, one thing only, and that is that this race is over. Tomorrow morning, the money will dry up. The Republicans will start to hide. Trump has no place to go. This race, effectively, as of tonight, is no longer a presidential race. I mean, everything I know about presidential politics, and I've been through 5 of them, I've never seen one like this. This race is over. You might as well accept it. And the question now is, how do you minimize damage? And the only way you can do that, it seems to me, is to try to grab hold of some old conservative value things and do what Mondale did in '84, which is try to save a few people down ballot. But as far as Donald Trump's concerned, it will never, ever happen.
Do you think Donald Trump can win the nomination? I think he could. I think he possibly could win the nomination. He cannot be president. He will never be elected president.
Now, Donald Trump is not going to become president of the United States.
Donald Trump will not become president.
What will you do if he becomes president? Are you time to leave the country?
He will never be president.
What would you do if he did?
He will never be president.
Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States. He's not going to be president of the United States.
He is not, Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States. Take it to the bank.
Okay.
I guarantee it.
All right.
Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States.
Let's be clear. Donald Trump will lose the election.
I think Donald Trump will be the nominee and will lose bad.
I think that Donald Trump's campaign is over.
Like it's a zombie, right? Like it's a walking dead. It's not.
There's nowhere for him to go.
When the inevitable happens, which is a very substantial landslide victory on November 8th.
The presidential race is effectively over. And Hillary Rodham Clinton will be the 45th president of the United States. Chuck Schumer will be the majority leader of the United States Senate.
I personally think this race is over.
To me, this race is over.
Politico's latest survey of political insiders agrees, quote, Clinton will crush Trump in November.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump. That's not going to happen.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red capes.
On that note, Tom,
take it from me. How about that?
Yes, Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump, just last week, he confirmed to the National Review that he is again considering a run in 2016.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
And we better be ready for the fact that he might be leading the Republican ticket next.
I know you don't believe that, but I want to go on.
Sorry to laugh.
Next.
Which Republican candidate has the best chance of winning the general election? Of the declared ones, right now, Donald Trump.
And so, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? All, let's say, cow poo-poo aside, there is zero chance we'll be seeing you being sworn in on the Capitol steps with your hand on a giant golden Bible.
Make a prediction, though, for you. And I don't really get into predictions much, but this one I'll go way out on a limb. Donald Trump will never, ever be president of the United States.